Hello, welcome back to another video with the Rusty Nuts here at Mad Forward Engineering with Bob. We've got a big team here today. We've got Andy's here, Davey B's here, Dave's here.
The other Dave.
I'm sometimes here. And we're just going to tick over a load of jobs. It's a Saturday, so we've got a full day here. And we're just going to start plodding away at a load of jobs and get on. There's not going to be some continuous filming. But we'll do a bit of catch up, some time lapse, stuff like that, so just so we can get on really more than anything. So
what's good though, we've ticked off a load of stuff off the board.
Yeah, loads of stuff.
We've been neglecting the board, so we've just gone through that now, ticked stuff off, assigned jobs. So hopefully we'll get a decent amount of bits done today.
Yeah, I think fortunately actually as we've started to tick stuff off, it feels a little bit better, doesn't it? Yeah. So we've got the door gap sorted now, which let's bring you down and show you. Here's Andy, look.
I can't think of a better way of spending Armed Forces weekend than working on a veteran.
He is a veteran. I mean, what's left of him is a veteran anyway. But yes, Armed Forces weekend, so thank you to all our service people that are currently serving and ex-veterans obviously. Davey B's manning the wire wheel, currently working on the hoop for the canvas. Dave's ordered a new canvas for him, haven't you? So that should be here from Exmoor Trim. That's hopefully going to be here before Trucks Tanks. We've managed to get the door frame better now, so I feel a little better and a little less suicidal, so that's good. We've got the hoops at the front on, the door frames on, the links are on. Andy's just currently working on the door furniture now. These are Bob's old doors, which are in a fairly, I mean,
perfect.
Yeah, they're fine. So Andy's working on taking the door furniture off now, the stop straps and that, so we can get that prepped, painted and back onto Bob. Because currently at the minute there's no way of shutting the doors, they're still floating around a little bit and there's nothing stopping them going all the way forward. So yeah, we're just going to basically get on and crack on with a few jobs. I'm going to do the Dexian, so the lower part of the Dexian here we've got just here, so I'm going to get this prepped up, weld this up and get that paint prepped and painted, so the Dexian is then done for the radio gear, which is this up here. We've done one already, I'm going to do the bottom one now, and then basically we're just going to tick off a load of jobs, pretty much get on with it. So we'll bring you along. It might be a bit choppy and changey as we go through various jobs that we've done and completed, but hopefully you'll get a good view of what we've done. Right, back with a little update. Dave is currently in painting mode.
Yeah. So I've primed up most of the bits now that we've found that need priming. I think there's probably going to be a few other bits that just further down the line will need doing, but most of it is done. So I'm just waiting for that to go off a bit and then I'm going to hit it with NATO. Yep,
so I'll take you into the booth in a minute, show you those bits. In the meantime, Dexian's now done. I'm afraid I didn't record the welding part of it because it's kind of a bit menial. It's two bits welded together. I mean, you know, if you want to see how to weld, watch a welding channel. That's not what we are, but
or watch the chassis refurb that was many chapters long.
Yeah. Go all the way back to the start where we did that, and if you apply that welding technique to that's what we did. So Dexian's now in place and earthed, so that's ready to take the radios. Davey B has been doing all of the hoops and fastened them all together, so they're all on now. Dave's now currently, Dave B that is now working on stripping the paint off the shunt box. I'll take you over there and show you. So Dave B is currently
wasting my time.
wasting his time. He's scotching that ready to take paint, and the front part of it has all been prepped as well. Michael's here.
Hello, I'm taking the breakfast order.
Michael's taking the breakfast order.
Dave E.
Andy is currently prepping the bracket now for the convoy light. So the doors, these are Bob's old doors. As you can see, they're absolutely perfect, so they'll be reused. All the door furniture has come off. This here, Mick has been in and de-stressed the doors, which is something that people really don't want to watch because it's quite brutal, but it's how they were done. I've fitted the vents on the dashboard now, they're all in and in place, and I think we're... What shall I have for breakfast? What's everyone having?
Sausage and egg at the moment.
Okay, I'll be different then. I will have bacon, egg and mushroom, please.
Good choice, bacon. Hang on, there's other choices yet. Bacon, egg and mush.
Yes, please.
Now, sauces.
Brown for me.
Excellent choice. Do you want that on toast or do you want it on bread?
Toast, please.
Thank you, that concludes your order.
There we go, so everybody now knows. Would you please drive through to the next window? Is that your order on screen? So yeah, let's take you in the paint booth and show you what's happening in there. The action cam is so easy to use, isn't it? So, ooh, look, a motorbike. I wonder if one of those will ever come on the channel. Into the paint booth, straight into it. Oh, Dave, primer heaven. So, shunt box front, which is looking beautiful. That's the spacer and the back plate for the number plate light, which is going to go into NATO. These are the two cover plates off Bob. They were probably the straightest part of Bob.
I would say so, yeah. It's rusty. I mean, they are burning bright.
Well, yeah. These are the door stays and the relevant paraphernalia.
Yeah, all of that is door.
That's all door furniture. This is what Andy's taken off this morning, ready to take some paint. And then the front grille, which has been just cleaned, ready to take NATO paint.
Yeah, and we've got the blanking plates for the tubs.
Yeah, and the blanking plates for the tubs. These are brand new, cut out for us to the right size, so we're ready to, once they've taken paint, they can be screwed straight on. And that's the bracket ready for priming for the convoy light. So yeah, good progress actually so far. We're doing all right.
It's going to be helpful, isn't it? Just getting all these paint jobs out of the way, because it takes a lot of time to set the gun up, get everything primed. Then you got to switch over. I mean, we are using rattle cans, and I think I've said this before on the channel, but got these off Amazon. Absolutely brilliant stuff. This is, the finish on it is great. I've had no issues with it reacting to anything. I mean, I have prepped all the panels, so you wouldn't expect it that much, but we had with the really expensive primer, didn't we? The H&G stuff, we've had quite a lot of reactions, whereas that so far,
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Was it 19 quid for 3 cans?
Yeah, 19 quid for 3 cans off Amazon.
Which seems quite expensive, but actually in the primer world for 500ml cans, I think they are.
As well.
Is it 500?
Yeah.
Yeah, 500ml. That's actually really good, and they've got the adjustable nozzles and everything, haven't they?
No sponsorship or anything. It's just
not at all.
It's a good product. So if you're after, it's easier than mixing up a gun, isn't it? That's the problem. Mixing up a gun takes time. Then you got to clean the gun out. So then, I mean, we're lucky Mick's got multiple guns, but we'll try and use our own stuff where we can, just so that we're not damaging anything.
We've bought our own spray gun just so that we're not gunking up Mick's by using it constantly with different types of paint.
We've still got a lot of NATO to lay down, haven't we? Because
we've
got to do the blowover on the tub.
Got to do the blowover on the whole tub.
When we move on to the next project, got to do all of it again. So
yeah. So yeah, I think all in all we're doing quite well. And look at that out there. Looks smart, doesn't it? Yeah, I think actually, when you consider that the majority of the times we're here in an evening after work, we're getting here at sort of 7:30, we're trying to get away for 10:30, it's very difficult to get these little bits that take forever, like the Dexian actually didn't take that long, but setting it up and sorting the welder and everything out is what takes the time.
And when you get here as well, you want to have the niceties as well. It's supposed to
You
be
wanna
fun,
s-
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
have a chat first, you know,
Yeah.
we get into the mood of it and then crack on. But then you've lost an hour, so you've only got about an hour and a half, 2 hours left.
That's right. So today's sort of challenge was just get here and sort of crack on with all the little bits and get some meaningful jobs done.
I think
So
we were really surprised as well, weren't we, how many ticks on that board we've actually got. 'Cause
Yes.
It felt like it was, like you said, it was never ending.
Yeah.
And actually, most of the stuff's ticked now, apart
Yeah.
from the electrical column.
and the jobs that we'd set ourselves out today, actually we're already starting to tick them off. So it's nice. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, really good.
So we'll carry on and we'll bring you back in a sec. Let's go for extra long, extra long. Yes. So I look like miles away. Well, a very, very busy and productive day here at Madford Engineering on Bob, as you can see in the background. He's got a bonnet, he's got a grille, spare wheels on there for effect. I'll take you around in a minute and show you what we've managed to achieve. But I think good day by all, isn't it? Yeah, we've done well. Feels like we've actually got stuff done because a lot of it is very visual. Some of it isn't, which I'll tell you about in a second. But let's go around and show you what we've done. So, the grille is on. Bridge plate is on. Just behind there, you may or may not be able to see it, is the horn that's fitted. Andy's fitted the bonnet equipment, if you like. And you can see, yes, we know the wheel's on the wrong way around. There is the stay on the inside there. The bonnet stays, clamps, sorry, are in the booth drying, which I'll take you and show you in a minute. Inside, have we done anything else inside? No, not in there. So, yeah, Dexian's all done, as we explained. The hoops are done. The number plate light and spacer is fitted, and a new loom made at the back, ready to accept the wiring. The bumperettes, which I'll go and show you in a second, are straightened. That's Bob's original bumperettes. They're straightened and ready for going back on, I think. Are they painted, Dave, or are they still to be painted? Bumperettes? Yeah. Okay, so we've got to get some paint on those. So let's go over to the booth. And so in here, bumperettes. They were all bent to hell off Bob, but they've been straightened out, and that one's got primer on it. That one's got its first coat of black. That's the bracket for the convoy light. 2 bonnet stays are now in NATO. They're the plates that go over the wiring in the tub. All of the furniture for the doors are now had a good few coats of NATO on them. So we're about ready to start fitting all of that stuff now, but not for today. It's coming up to about 3 o'clock, so we need to do complete for today, I think. But we've got lots done, and it feels like we've really started to achieve a bit now. I know we've been achieving all the way through the project, really, but now it actually feels like progress is being made, doesn't it, Dave?
Oh, massive, yeah. I think it's just now, it's all these little jobs, and we're saying that like in a weekday, we literally get in, get set up, don't you, have a chat, and then by the time you've done that, you do a few little ones, and you're like, well, that's it, all I've done is paint a tiny couple of bits or something, whereas today, it's been good, we've got loads done. Yeah, tons done. So that's it really for us today. Only a short one, but it's really about bringing you up to progress of what we've got done so far. In the next one, I think we're going to start bolting the stuff on that we've got painted, and finish the wiring. We've got take you back out into extreme mode. Yeah, we've got the painting, the stuff that was painted ready to go back on.
The wiring to finish, which we've got to make up the wiring looms for everything, haven't we? And that's about it, really. So I think we're in a good place. Bob's starting to look very complete and ready to hit the roads again, which is nice. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what we create, give us a like. It does mean an awful lot to us. Look at the further links in the description for the action cams. We're using the Action 5 in this one today. It's a great little camera, very easy to use. Connects to the microphone, so it makes the audio nice and clear for you. There's Andy's link, there's Mick's link in there. Go and give them a follow. Great guys. Yeah, I think that's it. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.